give a warm Rhode Island welcome to Ellen Goodman.
There are about 60 million Americans over 55 today, and in another quarter century, there will be over 100 million. Every day, 16,000 more baby boomers turn 65. So we know this, but we also belong to a generation who have been the change agents of our culture throughout our lives. We have led the civil rights movement, the women's rights movement, the gay rights movement. We are a pro-change generation. And of course, for veterans, I've been on the board of a group now called Encore.org and working to create a new vision of senior citizenship. Because today, elders are often framed as the problem. Either we stay in our jobs too long, clogging the pipeline for a younger generation, or we retire too early and end up spending our country's inheritance on Social Security and Medicare. We have to transform that image and reality from being the problem to being the problem solvers. We need a generation. As the resident observer in this gathering, may I say that the one thing I've learned over the many decades of covering social change is that real, deep, substantive social change takes time. It requires commitment and a certain amount of patience. Indeed, the best motto for all of us in the year 2012 was written way back in the 1950s when the Beat Generation poet Jack Kerouac once warned us all that walking on water wasn't built in a day. Thank you.
have really made advances and progress, especially in the workplace, we still are falling behind in terms of preparing for retirement security because of a couple of factors. One, we live longer, and two, we have still lower incomes because we're in and out of the workplace, and there's still some inequality in terms of income. So that hurts.
Our workshop was around the Conversation Starter Kit, which is the main tool for the Conversation Project. The goal of the Conversation Project is for everyone's wishes to be expressed and respected. And during our workshop, we gave participants an opportunity to hear a mother and daughter reflect upon the experience of having the conversation, how that felt for them. And then participants got a chance to discuss amongst themselves who they might want to have the conversation with, what barriers might exist for them, and how they might want to move forward.
Okay, how do people get more information about the conversation? And maybe you can talk a little bit about the conversation itself. This is kind of new, isn't it?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. The Conversation Project launched on August 15th with our website, which is our foundation. The website is www.theconversationproject.org. And again, the aim of the Conversation Project is to really transform the way that we talk about end-of-life care, the end-of-life, get people to talk more openly about their end-of-life wishes before a crisis hits. So the aim of the Conversation Project is to get participants to get everybody talking earlier and more often. So that was what during our workshop.